No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. All set now. Let's hope both teams have brought their A-game. Briggs wins the first tap. Brayshaw. Reed. There goes the kick inside the 50. Archie. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. And we will do it all again. Briggs got his palm to it. Can he find a teammate? Time to turn on the Jets. Towards full forward. Perryman pushes into space and receives the footy.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The first goal didn't take long. Briggs wins it. Couldn't burst through. Petrarca inside 50 with the kick. They've turned it over. On the non-preferred, Redmond. That's good work rate. He's hit up the lead. He doesn't waste many. The runner will be out in a minute. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Neil Bullen works hard to present. Searching kick. Banks all on his own. Got to go now. He's made a bright start. Petrarca takes the mark and can extend the margin.
Kicking at his first.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. He just dropped it. Briggs puts his head over it. Drives it inside the forward 50. Can't keep hold of it. A little overzealous there, and they'll get out of trouble. Tidy ball. Blakiston with a chance to run. Good kick. They're moving the footy well here. Can he hit a target? Honours the lead. Crosses the paint. Punched that like he meant it. Himmelberg. They've coughed it up. Got to get it forward now. He's been busy so far. Langford. He converts and narrows the margin.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Brayshaw absorbing the pressure. Reed marks. Will he go the bomb? Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Amos looms large as usual.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it. 2-goal game again. Briggs with the tap. Almost threw it out. Blakiston. Treloar got in the way. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Feeling the heat. Crunching tackle. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. That's holding the footy.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
Who's front and centre? Neil Bullen. The distance is the only problem. Amos has reeled it in the goal square.
From point-blank range.
He's got his second. It's a handy buffer they've established. Reed showing his skills. Brayshaw. Is that holding the ball? Parrish. They need a spark. They must tidy up their kicking. What a first term they're having. McGrath intercepts. He's generally a good kick. Redmond can keep it moving. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. McGrath! Great body work. That's a bruising tackle. Can he be the fire starter? Barrow looking to peg one back. Maynard fumbles it. That one was not open to interpretation.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Good looking kick. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Neil Bullen has found some space. He might have thought about the corridor. Merritt went bang. Pearce wants to take the game on. A second bounce. Hacking it forward. Pryor runs onto it. He's been accosted. He's been run down from behind. It's not a fair fight. No leniency from the umpire there.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Johnson affects the turnover. Blakiston, Pryor, Dunkley with the intercept mark. You can see their confidence growing. Curnow, too big, too strong, too good.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
No problems there. It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. The two big men do battle. Parrish, Sharp, met solidly. Ball up in the shadows of quarter time. Reed with the tap. Brayshaw squeezes the kick. Wright might fancy himself here. Amos is like a magnet in that forward line.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
When you're up against a side playing this well, you've got to find a way to limit the damage, knowing that they're unlikely to keep this standard up for the whole match. If you can do that, you'll be in a position to shift the pressure back onto them once you get your turn with the momentum.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. They've got a problem now. Clever kick. Good disciplined defence. Himmelberg has brought his own ball. Poor hands there. He's tugged it. Caddy! Right spot, right time.
To inject some life into this contest.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers. 4-goal game. Reed continues to have his way. Brayshaw. Archie demanded the footy and got it.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
It's a thumping kick, but it's off target, a minor score.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Back into play. Quality delivery by foot. Slowing it down. That's a useful ball. McGrath got to the right position and hung on. Amos with the big fist. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
You don't often get beaten when you win the clearances, contested possessions and disposal efficiency, and this match is no exception.
Reed has been dominant in the ruck. Comes free in the tackle. Blakiston. Durham delivers it inside 50. Punched away. He didn't break stride. Out of the congestion. Maynard in the right spot. Good build-up. Anyone's ball. Wright has his first. You sense the momentum has shifted. Reed is giving him a bath. Langford. Right. Uses the body well. Can he find a teammate? Curnow. Great hands there.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Curnow gets his second. Well, if they weren't concerned before, they should be now. Reed could do this with his eyes closed. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Heads for full forward. No one could mark. Johnson, desperate to win it back. Newen, he'll be sore in the morning. Just had to get it out. Goes laterally. Good thinking and good execution too. Durham presents in space. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
It's a hot footy today.
Neat little worm burner. Can't take it. Reed. Treloar. Kicking for his first. Georgiades has taken a terrific mark.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
He goes with the banana, and he's kicked it beautifully. We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. Langford, stripped of the footy. Perkins doesn't often waste it. Lever takes an excellent grab. Searching kick. Neil Bullen, he makes it look easy. They're huffing and puffing. Amos working hard and being rewarded.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work, but he's got it.
We've got no answers for him. He's too big, too strong, too good.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Darcy wins the tap. Langford spills out in the tackle. Blakiston, Barrow. He's had little impact so far. Ginby spoils. Lever. Roberts with a steal. He's been quiet. Andrews. We've seen that before. And finally over the line.
There might have just been a little bit of panic there. It was a nervous moment.
Gee, they're playing well. Trying to get it out of the danger zone. Blakiston, time and again, he gets to the right place. What's he got on offer? Careful ball movement. That's a strong mark. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Pearce had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. They've found the magic formula. Foot race on the wing. Archie gives him a good old-fashioned don't argue. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
The kick was misdirected. Can he impose himself on the match? Langford, it fell into his arms. Archie pounces, takes the responsibility, just needs to finish. Finish he does. The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. Darcy, he is simply too good. Langford, they've got winners all over the park. Curnow, strong grab.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today, and that is no exception. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Darcy is teaching him a lesson. Langford. Right, closed him down. Parrish wins it back. Dunkley with a coat hanger has given away a free kick. Normally delivers. Neil Bullen got a fist in. Perryman. That's an aggressive handball. Brilliant fend off. To no one in particular. Which way will it bounce? Amos. Perryman. This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky, but it doesn't matter. It's a goal. This one might be settled now. And the siren heralds the end of a breathtaking half of footy. The result may be foregone, but it's been a treat to watch so far. What's happening down there, Gary?
No one expects to see such a big margin at half-time. One team can do no wrong and the other just can't take a trick. The true gulf between these sides is surely not this big, but with the result settled, you can't help but wonder what the damage will be at the final siren.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, Roberts goes long. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. Ginby has charged into space. His field kicking is normally first rate. Petrarca gets the kick away. Archie must get this out. He's lost his bearings. Petrarca couldn't get a disposal. He's just dropped the footy, and the ump has no choice.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Honours the lead. Andrews wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
He fancies his chances, but he hasn't managed to bend that one back far enough.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
I've liked his game today. Treloar has a vice-like grip. Can he hit a target? Petrarca has found some space. Tidy ball. They could be vulnerable here. They desperately need a goal. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. He's generally a good kick. Archie takes a beauty. Going for territory. Amos outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. He struck it well. It'll go close. He's missed it.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Mackay tasked with the kick in. Parrish. Sharp can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? Clever kick. Manages to find a teammate. That's skillful. This is good ball movement. He doesn't waste many. Merritt can just about finish it himself. Recognising the urgency. It must be his birthday. It's a dominant display. No wonder coaches go grey. Playing for pride now. Andrews with another spoil. He's rushed to behind for his own team.
You don't see that every day. Boy.
He's off. Dunkley gets to the front spot. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Brayshaw. Great body work. This is getting ugly. Right. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Neil Bullen had his name written all over it. It's a bad mistake. Probing ball. Not sure what the idea was there. Who's at home? It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
They're on a tear and they're dealing maximum damage. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. Blakiston, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Parrish, Durham. They're tackling with venom today. Same old, same old. Sharp, he's been a shining light. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Neither side able to clear the footy. They might as well not have a run. Brayshaw, he's hit up the lead. Can he find a teammate? Archie is in the clear and marks uncontested.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it. It's been an absolute avalanche. Darcy, it's a masterclass in ruck work. He's lost it. Langford, under pressure. Petrarca gathers in the centre square. Darcy, that's poor play. You asked for it, you got it. And we will do it all again. Blakiston, a rare win. Parrish, on the same page as his ruck. Advantage paid. Picking their way through. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. He's been industrious. Pryor clears the area. Archie navigated the traffic. Brayshaw, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The umpire says he had no prior. Darcy continues to have his way. Brayshaw, Petrarca, a model of consistency. He'll kick this. In he goes. And he has delivered. The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Darcy, he's worth his weight in gold. Was that a legal disposal? Petrarca, they've been deadly in front of the sticks, but that's a miss.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Well-weighted kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Quality delivery by foot. Caldwell. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Lever read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Doesn't often waste it. They can turn defence into attack now. It's been paid and I think we all knew it was coming.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation.
Reed is a rock in defence. Sizes up what's ahead. Farrow, that's good work rate. They're moving the footy well here. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. It's a dreadful mistake. Long ball in. It's a poor inside 50. Neat little stab kick. Can they get it forward this time? Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
Well, this is why we have practice matches. At least now they've got a fair idea what doesn't work, but they'll need to improve in a hurry in order to make a winning start to the season proper. On current evidence, they might be among the also-rans this year.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. He's been dynamic today. He deserves a goal. Alas, the post has other ideas.
Not to worry, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity coming up very soon.
Mackay with the footy. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
for a flying start to the term. It's online. He's drilled it. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Darcy has rucked tirelessly. Brayshaw. Reed needing support. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Amos just shoveled it out. Curnow couldn't burst through. That one was not open to interpretation.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Sharp makes position. Searching kick. Second effort needed. Petrarca didn't need to be asked twice. They're just about doing as they please. And there's another one. Darcy, this is getting monotonous. Brayshaw, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? Parrish. Bounced straight off his chest. Langford. It's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal. Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? Briggs punches it out of the ruck. Brayshaw has brought his own ball. They're a pleasure to watch. This will be his 5th inside 50. Curnow got to the right position and hung on.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt. Normal service has resumed. Briggs, it's been a mighty performance. Who was he aiming for? Keen to get the ball moving. Good looking kick. Sharp read that well. Looking to peg one back. Ginby goes without it. Pryor throws it on the boot. Sharp gets there first. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Delivers to centre half forward. Mackay doing what he does best. Reed, Neil Bullen, Brayshaw dealt with the pressure. Leans back and drills it.
He loved that one off the boot, and the goal umpire didn't have to move.
Briggs is giving him a bath. Brayshaw tries to take them on and loses.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
That's a useful ball. He's wrapped up. He's drawn a crowd. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Curnow is like a magnet in that forward line.
It's a big margin and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
No trouble at all.
They've got no answers for him. He's too big, too strong, too good.
Briggs has had his measure today. Brayshaw, he's lost possession. Right. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Briggs, just for something different. Dunkley. Amos commands the footy.
For a 100-point lead.
Struck it well. No problems there. If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. Parrish, Barrow. It's a tough game. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Mackay, happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Archie intercepts on centre wing. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
Daylight is clearly running second in this race.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. Briggs is teaching him a lesson. In the back is the call. They're hungry for more. Taking out some frustration, possibly. Georgiades. He's missed.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Parrish works hard to present. Johnson with a chance to relieve the pressure. Got a little time here. Lever wins it back. Great mark. Waiting for someone to come at him. Sends them inside 50 again. Amos has found some space.
He'll expect to convert this.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it. The only competition they've got out there is each other. Reed has been dominant in the ruck. Brayshaw. Archie on a lead. Can he hit a target? Amos has got off the chain.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
Amos, what a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does.
This is more like a horror movie than a football match.
Reed, he is simply too good. Brayshaw, gee, they're playing well. Can they get another one? Redmond couldn't finish what he started. Solid tackle. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
He bit off more than he could chew there. He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Here is the magician at work. He shoots towards goal. What more can you say?
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
The way they're going, you wouldn't bet against them sneaking one more in here.
Reed got his palm to it. Brayshaw, he's been dispossessed. 100-point wins don't come along very often, but that is the case today. They'll enjoy the review of this match.
What were the main differences today, Half?
All that talk about being able to match their opponent's intensity seems hollow now. They weren't even able to take a single quarter off them, which should greatly disappoint them. Perhaps they're not quite as advanced as they thought they were. Back to the drawing board, I reckon.
OK then, I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Half.
Never know what you're going to get in these pre-season matches, or any match for that matter, but these players do look ready to smash into each other for the first time in months. All is in readiness, and the umpire will get us underway. Gawn with the tap. Steele, not a lot of space to work with. Normally delivers. Langdon, that's good work rate. Searching kick. Who's front and centre? Fritsch goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception. The first goal didn't take long. The two big men do battle. Steele, another one off the ground. Holmes runs onto it and can drive them into attack. From outside 50, it's a magnificent kick.
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
Back to where we started. Scores level. Gawn wins it down. Holmes, Dunkley only knows one way. Treloar, can he find a teammate? Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Lever, ever reliable, gets the kick away. Windsor, going for territory. Weddle takes an excellent grab. Ignoring the corridor for now. Windsor went bang. Treloar panicked under pressure. Petty wins it back. Great mark. Tidy ball. Good thinking and good execution too. Quality delivery by foot. He doesn't waste many. Holmes says thank you very much. Can he hit a target? Spud Frawley would have loved that one.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Briggs punches it out of the ruck. Petrarca, Dunkley, slick hands. Somehow release the ball. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Defence 101 there. Pickett, Weddle saves the day. His field kicking is normally first rate. Lukosius, what's he got on offer? He's generally a good kick. They're moving the footy well here. Doesn't often waste it. Holmes charges onto it. Reed takes them on. They'll be in front by 1 or by 6. It's 6.
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. Briggs wins it down. Pickett. Langdon knew the tackle was coming. Just had to get it out. Windsor absorbs the pressure. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Treloar gathers, gets his kick despite the heat. Reed got to the right position and hung on. Georgiades, he's taken a beauty.
This, to make a good start, a very good one.
Struck it well, no problems there. The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Briggs looking for territory. Holmes, was that a legal disposal? Neil Bullen, that's a big play. You can see their confidence growing. Georgiades has it within range.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
No trouble at all, and they've skipped clear. It's a handy buffer they've established. Good ruck work. Holmes stripped to the footy. Inside 50 with the kick. Jaff spoils. Neil Bullen. He's been busy so far. Lever with the big fist. He's kicked it the wrong way. Oh, it's been paid. It's effectively a free goal.
I wouldn't mind another look at that. I thought he was under enough pressure to do it.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
No trouble at all. It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Gawn punches it out of the ruck. Steele. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. Who was he aiming for? Treloar gets to the front spot. Steele with a steal. He's made a hot start to this match. Himmelberg, time and again, he gets to the right place. The kick was centimetre perfect. What a first turn they're having. Langford pushes into space and receives the footy. Gives it everything. Good disciplined defence. Cops some unwanted attention. Felt the pressure there. Attracted a crowd. They've bottled it up. Reed with a deft tap. Langford stripped of it. Through it goes, and they extend the lead. They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. The big men fly. Holmes, they're all over them early. Lukosius, out of the congestion. Will the ump call that back? No. Petrarca. This will be a close thing. It's good.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. Reed showing his skills. Holmes, the midfield battle's so important. Neil Bullen marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Neil Bullen, you know what's coming. He punches it through and they are flying. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Gawn wins the hit out. Steele feeling the heat. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Gawn showing his skills. They have a good understanding, those two. Langford. It's a tough game. Squeezes the kick. Lindsay hunting the footy. Kicks to space. Weddle is there to thwart that play. That's skillful. Langford can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? He might have thought about the corridor. Right, on a lead. They're irrepressible at the moment. They can turn defence into attack now, showing real strength. Tholstrup, you have to be tough to play this game. They're tackling with venom today. Gawn with a deft tap. Steele, sharp, got the handball away. They've worked it well. Rivers, he's set upon. We will do it all again. The two big men do battle. Dunkley, Langford, Petrarca. That might have been dropping the ball. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
That's an aggressive handball. Perryman. Neil Bullen had some assistance. Right. Snap it goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
It's good for everyone's confidence when one of your key forwards gets on the board early.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Gawn, the winner there. Steele, sharp. He's gone. Rivers keeps it low. He's hit up the lead.
If they're to find a way back, this has to go through.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
Trying to catch them out. They've got winners all over the park. Good work rate. Normally delivers. Honours the lead. Searching kick. Foot race on the wing. Lukosius. They've coughed it up. Some indirect ball movement here. Amos, desperate to win it back. Just shoveled it out. Curnow gathers on the half volley. Petrarca, no easy exit. No way through there, and they'll reset. Reed gets his hand to it. Tholstrup. Sharp, closed him down. Can he impose himself on the match? Langford runs onto it. Banks fumbles it. Kentfield, Chandler in some space now. Picking their way through. Pickett, Marks. That's hard to stop.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
They desperately need a goal. He should kick it. He hasn't kicked it.
That hurts. Been such hard work for them that they can't afford to spurn opportunities like that one.
Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
Missed the target by a long way. Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
He's kicking at his second, but he'll have to settle for one, at least for now.
I think we're all shell-shocked at how one-sided this has been. What a remarkable quarter of footy.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
Wow, that was something. You couldn't realistically hope to play better than that, and it's probably not even realistic to expect to maintain it. But they've got this one by the scruff of the neck already and can just about write their own cheque if they maintain their intensity. That was pure, classy and thrilling football.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
He's got it.
Looking at the opposition's coach's box, I think some of the toys are about to start coming out of the cot.
The buzzards are circling. The two big men do battle, like Batman and Robin. Gawn intercepts, takes the safe option. He's stolen a march. Doesn't often waste it. Turner working hard and being rewarded. Ignoring the corridor for now. Tholstrup in the clear. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Dunkley read that one like a book. They've found the magic formula. Perryman in the clear on centre wing. He's generally a good kick. Georgiades outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Drives it inside the forward 50. Jath doing what he does best. Georgiades, clean pickup. Curnow marks and should goal.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it. The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Reed wins it down. Holmes. He's lost it. Petrarca. Forward they go again. Felt the pressure. Turner. Ever reliable. That's a bit of a waste. Wright swoops and kicks a goal. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Reed has got on top. Holmes. Wright marks. Will he go the bomb? They're hungry for more. They've got a problem now.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it. It's been an absolute avalanche. Gawn wins it down. Steele. They might be caught out on the turnover. Is anyone home? It's a poor entry. A waste, really. His field kicking is normally first rate. Perryman got a fist in. Lever somehow released the ball. Curnow accepted the invitation. He's trying a long-range banana. He's got it shaping nicely. It's a goal! What a kick! Good ruck work. Dunkley has some attention to deal with. Langford leads his opponent. Sharp. Gawn. He's been busy so far. Weddle. They just keep kicking it back to him. It's a dominant display. Wright has found some space. What's he got on offer? Waiting for someone to come at him. He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick. Andrews. Jath gathers. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Rivers couldn't hold it under pressure. Moving the footy laterally. Lindsay charges onto it. Turner. They're building something dangerous here. Maynard mops that one up. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
He's had little impact so far. That's a waste. A chance to clear now. Dunkley had his name written all over it. They're leading them a merry dance. Perryman, he'll be annoyed by that. Looking to peg one back. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Fritsch, can he get a shot away? He's got it. Can they follow that goal up with another? The big men fly. Sharp throws it on the boot. Sparrow has a paddock in front of him. Does well under pressure. Lace out. Great footy. Fritsch, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal. That might make them feel a bit better. It's been a woeful performance. Reed has probably got the points at this stage. Langford. Sparrow. What can he do with it? Chandler.
A quick getaway wasn't possible.
On the non-preferred.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Thought his way through it. Intercepted. And they can launch from half-back. Penetrating ball. Georgiades gets to the front spot.
He's been industrious.
They're moving the footy well here.
You'd like to be leading out of full forward to some of these midfielders. They are white hot today.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
Normal service has resumed.
Normal service has resumed. Punch clear. Holmes looking for 2 in a row. Quality delivery by foot. Drives it inside the forward 50. Curnow has got loose.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more. Gawn gets his hand to it. Steele, Langford gathers in the centre square. Harassed into an error. Can't get hold of it. Just had to get it out. Maynard going flat chat. Treloar dealt with the pressure. Turned over. Langdon is in the clear and marks uncontested. That's a useful ball. Chandler, Langford goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception. Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? Reed wins it down. Holmes. Neil Bullen, dangerous to leave on his own. Crosses the paint. Curnow. That's a poor strike. Salem is calm in a crisis. He's lost possession. He ran into a brick wall. When one tackle just won't do. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Dunkley will take some stopping. It's there!
They're queuing up for goals now. This is a rout.
Reed wins it. Holmes. Good-looking kick. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Delivers it inside 50. Amos is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
The big men fly. He's been dispossessed. Dunkley. They've got winners all over the park. Wright has it within range.
For number 4.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
Gawn slaps it out. Sharp, Langford can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Delivers a long ball. Lukosius, great body work. Can he impose himself on the match? They're putting on a clinic.
This will be number 5 of the kicker straight.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence. Reed wins the hit out. They've got good chemistry, those two. Neil Bullen on a lead. Dishes it off. Right. He's stopped in his tracks. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. He had prior opportunity.
Great pressure there and gets the reward. 4 straight so far today and kicking beautifully.
Right, what a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does.
That's a classy finish. We've become accustomed to that from him.
We've arrived at the long break. And we are all shell-shocked at what we've just seen. Well, anything changed in the second half?
Time to check in with Gary.
Hit out, clearance, inside 50, shot on goal. Rinse and repeat. At some point, you'd think the opposition would do something about it. Anyone can look good against a team that would rather be anywhere else, but credit to them for taking full advantage. I'd be amazed if anything changes.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The big men fly. Sharp. Steele. It's a tough game. He's everywhere at the moment. Holmes gets there first. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Gawn got his palm to it. Dunkley, desperate to win it back. Looks good. He's steered it through. I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. Gawn got his palm to it. Steele has brought his own ball. Langford comes free in the tackle. Dunkley, one step ahead. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Neil Bullen outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Launches it. This will bring that house down. He's landed it.
That's now 7 in a row. What a clinical performance this has been. They're giving them an absolute pounding.
The only competition they've got out there is each other. Holmes, right. That's good work rate. They're moving the footy quickly. Alarm bells are ringing.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it. If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. Steele. Windsor. Out of the congestion. Good build-up. You can't question his commitment. Langford. Himmelberg gets back and should repel. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. Kentfield. Maynard. Drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Searching kick. Lindsay with the big fist. Lukosius. What's he got on offer? Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Amos. Too big, too strong, too good. Right. That's a big play.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
This is more like a horror movie than a football match.
It's been a great duel between the two big men. Steele, Holmes, runs onto it. Looking to get it down there quickly. Curnow got to the right position and hung on.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Should kick it. He does. Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. The two big men do battle. Holmes. He just dropped it. Gawn. Treloar. Gathers. Petrarca. Throws it on the boot. Dunkley. Holmes. Langford is racking up contested possessions. Which way will it bounce? Himmelberg has it now on centre wing. Anyone's ball. Kicks to space in no man's land. Langford gathers. Felt the pressure there. That's a strong mark.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Neil Bullen. He can hurt them again, and he does. The big men fly. Here's a chance to get it forward. Who's at home? And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Bangs it long. That's an impressive mark. Doesn't often waste it. They've opened them up here. His field kicking is normally first rate. Holmes finds himself unattended. What's he got on offer? Delivers it inside 50. Lukosius read it well and claims the mark.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
Gorn wins the hit out. Sharp, an ill-directed hand pass. Sets a task for the forwards. Georgiades steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
Look at that scoreboard. It almost seems personal at this point.
The big men fly. Holmes stripped of it. Dunkley. I've liked his game today. That's great footy.
Straight in front, should not miss.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't. No, your television isn't broken. That is the score. The big men fly. Sharp takes the safe option. Kentfield crosses the paint. Andrews wins it back. Great mark. Goes long. Neil Bullen had his name written all over it. Normally delivers. Time to turn on the Jets. Georgiades kicks inside the forward 50. This is champagne footy.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it. If I'd known it was going to be like this, I'd have called in sick. Briggs smashes it out of there. Has to be clean. It's been that kind of day for them. He might have thought about the corridor. Lukosius uses the body well. Can he impose himself on the match? Petrarca works hard to present. Neil Bullen. Reed. This should be a goal. Big chance. And he does not let them down. Have a look at that margin. The big men fly. Pickett hasn't seen a lot of it. Langdon. Good hands. Gorn under pressure. Can he hit a target? The sprint is on. Driven into the turf, and that'll be a free kick. This could result in a goal.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
Looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
I just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
They've set up well for the kick in. Going for territory. Amos. He's outmarked two of them. He's generally a good kick. Lukosius stripped of the footy. Gorn runs onto it. Petrarca says thank you very much. What's he got on offer? They've got winners all over the park. Lukosius, slick hands. Himmelberg feeds it out. Georgiades. Neil Bullen couldn't get a disposal. That one was not open to interpretation.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Salem has found some space. Pickett. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. A good kick here and they'll be in business. He's hit up the lead. Banging to full forward. Curnow commands the footy.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
No trouble at all. In other news, 23 missing persons reports have just been filed. Briggs wins it out of the centre. Holmes. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
Treloar in the centre square. Blasts away. No one can mark. He's not one to take a backward step. Lindsay with a chance to run. Clever kick. They're moving the footy well here. Probing ball. Langdon has charged into space. Looking to peg one back. Who's front and centre? Sharp. Big tackle laid. They're tackling with venom today. Briggs has rucked tirelessly. They have a good understanding, those two. Treloar. There goes the kick inside the 50. Curnow. That one was always his.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Pins the ears back, winds up and drives it right through the middle.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
Well, this is why we have practice matches. At least now they've got a fair idea what doesn't work, but they'll need to improve in a hurry in order to make a winning start to the season proper. On current evidence, they might be among the also-rans this year.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Gawn wins the hit out. Sharp. He'll be annoyed by that. This will be his 5th inside 50. Chance gone begging. Lever accepted the invitation. Ineffective kick. Showing real strength. That's poor play. Langford takes an excellent grab. Ball spills free in the tackle.
He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Honours the lead. Junk times come early. Trelaw intercepts on centre wing.
Is anyone home?
Langford marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
Have they proved their point yet?
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here.
Briggs has probably got the points at this stage. Drives it inside the forward 50. Gee, they're playing well.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
There aren't many who can say they've kicked 10 in a match. He's one of them.
They haven't got bored yet, and you'd have to say they're not going to.
The big men fly. Holmes, he's everywhere at the moment. Salem didn't need to be asked twice. It must be his birthday. They've got time to put the kettle on. Georgiades is so strong one-on-one.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Drop punt, and he has put it away. Have a go, you mugs. Briggs has got on top. Holmes. Petty will bail his team out again. They'll take the patient approach. Salem.
There can be no complaints about that free kick.
Not a lot of positives today. Langford in the clear on centre wing. It's a bad mistake. Can they get another one? Curnow. Strong grab.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
It's the ultimate humiliation.
Briggs has had his measure today. Holmes couldn't burst through. Petrarca. Amos. Great hands there.
He'd kick this more often than not.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Brutality has a new name.
The big men fly. Steele. Sharp. Got the handball away. Holmes runs onto it. He's lost it. Pickett. They could be vulnerable here. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Howes.
We've seen that before.
Amos almost threw it out. Langford picks off the pass. Searching kick. It's a poor inside 50. Short pass looks good. Sparrow marks in the back pocket, and they're away. Turner with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's skillful. Ginby again with the superior judgment. Just has to hit a target.
Can't keep hold of it. I felt that one from here.
They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Gawn smashes it out of there. Petrarca collects the half volley.
It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in.
One wonders which side will be happy to hear the final siren.
Gawn wins it. Pickett. Can he make them pay for that errant hand pass? Advantage paid, and away they go. Quality delivery by foot. Tidy ball. Chandler on a lead. They desperately need a goal. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Another forward 50 entry. Wright goes without it. Farms it out. Amos dealt with the pressure. Dunkley. It's not a fair fight.
It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
The two big men do battle. Steele gathers. He just keeps racking up disposals. Good thinking and good execution too. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Kicks to a contest. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. They'll bide their time. Howes makes position. Goes laterally. Gawn presents in space. I've liked his game today. They've opened them up here. He doesn't waste many. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Playing for pride now. Pickett can't mark. Rivers. Steele running in support. Gawn has worked hard to present. What's he got on offer? Gives it everything. Andrews making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Fridge, he's wrapped up. Trying to catch them out. Throws it on the boot. They're a pleasure to watch. Into the middle with the kick. Pearce was afforded latitude. Leaves them in his wake. Goes long. Georgiades. Too big, too strong, too good. Right in the pocket and can shoot for goal.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
No problems there. They're going to eat the bones too. Briggs showing his skills. Holmes bangs it long. Right. Got to the right position and hung on.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He's got it done.
41.
Briggs smashes it out of there. Langford, that's a strong mark. Heads for full forward. Darcy made that kick look good.
Forwards dream of these shots.
Darcy has his first. What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. Rucks go at it. Langford kicks to space. That's well played. Can he find a teammate? Darcy is a beacon in that forward line.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
The assignment is simple, and he makes no mistake.
43.
Briggs, he's worth his weight in gold. Langford, he's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Amos wins the contest hands down.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
44.
Gawn, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Kicks inside the forward 50. Felt the pressure. Fritsch, Chandler runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
Maybe that can get them back into this match. Just kidding.
Darcy continues to have his way. Langford, he's lost possession. Gawn, and that's a letdown. Himmelberg intercepts. They might be caught out on the turnover. Langdon can just about finish it himself. Andrews continues to be a thorn in their side. Ignoring the corridor for now. Did you ever think you'd see that on an AFL scoreboard? We have witnessed history today. What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
All that talk about being able to match their opponent's intensity seems hollow now. They weren't even able to take a single quarter off them, which should greatly disappoint them. Perhaps they're not quite as advanced as they thought they were. Back to the drawing board, I reckon.
Okay then, I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Half.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now. No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress. All set now. Let's hope both teams have brought their A game. The big men fly. Holmes. Was that a legal disposal? Drew. He crept up like a librarian. Gets the kick away. Loose ball on centre wing. Perryman showing some pace. Hacking it forward. Curnow takes a beauty.
To finish off the good work.
Critical contest coming up. Never looked to have the distance. Probing ball. Ware has found some space. Searching kick. Burne-Jones can keep it moving. What can they build here? Visentini in the centre square. Normally delivers. Punched that like he meant it. Drew. Evans takes the short option. Treloar heads them off at the pass. Doesn't often waste it. Aliyah, time and again, he gets to the right place. Clever kick. Can't hang on under close attention. Marshall feeling the heat. You asked for it. You got it. Too slow. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
You've got to be quicker than that.
They've got a problem now.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
He's kicked it like an arrow. 1 goal straight plays, no score. Visentini gets his hand to it. Rosie, solid tackle. He took it a bit easy and he's gone. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
What's he got on offer? Amos looms large as usual.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
They've hit the ground running and they're looking in fine form. Holmes, Drew, Visentini. Good disciplined defence. Richards, Berry, crunching tackle. He's besieged. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. The two big men do battle. He just dropped it. McKinlay, he's lost possession. Visentini, Drew. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. McKinlay gathers. He'll be annoyed at himself letting the tackle slip high. Ware working hard and presenting well.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Can he find a teammate? He's hit up the lead. Tidy ball. Wright has charged into space. He's generally a good kick. Well played. By hand. That'll work. Navigated the traffic. Petrarca takes them on. That's not going to be a goal. It's amounted to nothing. Can he hit a target? Rosie working hard and being rewarded. A chance to clear now. Dunkley wins it back. Great mark. He's made a bright start. Holmes has pushed deep and can have a shot.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
These defenders might be in for a long day if their midfield doesn't start working harder.
Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
Space has been hard to come by for the most part, and players have been constantly harassed and pressured into errors. The intensity's been fantastic, but it does take a toll, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the game open up as fatigue sets in. Then it becomes about who's prepared to do the gut running and take some risks.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Petrarca.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Petrarca. What a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does. It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Reed has probably got the points at this stage. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Curnow! Too big, too strong, too good.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Drop pass, goal! Well, they weren't concerned before, they should be now. The two big men do battle, like Batman and Robin. They cannot keep him quiet. Lukosius, Wright, takes the responsibility, just needs to finish. Finish he does. It's looking every bit a blowout at this stage. The big men fly. Holmes pounces. He's gone. He had plenty of time. Will the ump call that back? No. The umpire says he had no prior. Visentini palms it down. Rosie, McKinlay, Lord. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Can't take it. Drew, he's gone. Burne-Jones dealt with the pressure. The pickup is superb. Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played. It was a long time coming, but maybe that can start something. The two big men do battle. Drew, is anyone home? It's come unstuck. Ignoring the corridor for now. Evans makes good contact. Ginby just trying to get it forward under pressure. Amos gets to the front spot. He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Rosie, read it best. That's a dreadful hand pass. No one can mark. Wright just had to get it out. Perryman. Good luck catching him. Heads for home. That was never missing. We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. Visentini with a deft tap. Drew turned over. Reed, Perryman, Langford approaching the 50. It'll take his best. Not looking likely, but behind.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Farrell to bring it in. Can you believe it? He's given it straight back in front of goal.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one. This one might be settled now. Visentini, the winner there. Rosie runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Marshall wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. And they're away. Neil Bullen clears the area. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Perryman, Curnow, Amos just shoveled it out. Neil Bullen getting their handball game going. Georgiades, normally creative. Curnow, he's kicked a goal.
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the neighbour's dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. Reed, the winner there. Langford, another forward 50 entry. Punched away. Jones only knows one way. Hacking it forward. Sees something he likes. What's he got on offer? No sign of them dropping off. Aliyah out of the congestion. Farrell. Half-time, and I think we're all stunned after that. One team is playing terrific football, and the other, well, they just haven't got going at all.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
I remember the days when coaches would rip into the players for playing like that. I don't think that happens much anymore, but you couldn't blame a coach for being deeply frustrated with this sort of performance. Too much is being left to far too few at the moment.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Right, Ram is calm in a crisis. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Clever kick. Good thinking and good execution too.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
They're on a tear, and they're dealing maximum damage. The buzzards are circling. Reed wins it. Langford, who's at home? Right, dangerous to leave on his own. Sends them inside 50 again. It's a bad mistake. That's a useful ball. Georgiades takes an excellent grab. It's a dominant display. They're putting on a clinic.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through. The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. Punch clear. Rosie, he's been a shining light. Boot to ball just in time. Aliyah wins the race. I've liked his game today, and that's a letdown. He's got under that one. Curnow, he's taken a beauty.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Drop punt, and he has put it away. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Briggs wins it out of the centre. Rosie leading from the front. Felt the pressure. Banks mops that one up. A bit of a panicked handball. Mee gathers. Drives it inside the forward 50. Lord got to the right position and hung on. Honours the lead. Just needs an accurate kick now.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
That hurts. Been such hard work for them that they can't afford to spurn opportunities like that one.
Just wanted to get it out of there. Farrell got a fist in. Neil Bullen. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Right. A quick getaway wasn't possible. They're tackling with venom today. Vizentini wins the tap. Mee, Butters, Durden. Hasn't seen a lot of it. It must be his birthday. They've got winners all over the park. That's a strong mark. He's generally a good kick. Langford can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? Waiting for someone to come at him. He's off. They're bloodthirsty today. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Langford fumbled it like a cake of soap. Run down, great chase.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Penetrating ball.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Amos, Briggs. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Darcy palms it down. Good ruck work and good roving too. Which way will it bounce? Farrell, ever reliable. Visentini, he's run into trouble. Playing for pride now.
When one tackle just won't do.
Burne-Jones handballs it to nobody. Amos, desperate to win it back.
Big shove there, has to be a free.
He's kicked 5 today. Can he make it 6?
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
It's safe to say they'll be scooping the votes today. This is some performance.
Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show.
What's happening down there, Gary?
There might be a bring your mouth guards training session in this team's future. They have been woeful. Perhaps in their heart of hearts they didn't expect to win today, but it's all about standards and this performance isn't befitting of this team's capabilities.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Perryman. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Visentini wins the tap. Langford closed him down. It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment.
One wonders which side will be happy to hear the final siren.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Hand pass cut off.
Holmes is good in these situations. It's going close. He's found the woodwork.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Evans tasked with the kick in. Aliyah pushes into space and receives the footy. Doesn't often waste it. Berry on a lead. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Darcy wins it back. Great mark. What's he got on offer? He's had little impact so far. Curnow, terrific tackle. Met solidly, had some assistance. Evans in the right spot at the right time. Langford picks it off. That's poor kicking.
He's been industrious.
Amos has it within range.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Here is the magician at work. He shoots towards goal. What more can you say?
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here.
The big men fly. Drew delivers to centre half forward. Lord couldn't reel it in. Himmelberg affects the turnover. They've got time to put the kettle on. Aliyah.
That's a trip. Easy decision for the umpire.
Junk times come early. Second effort needed. They've put themselves under pressure. Gets his kick despite the heat. Amos is like a magnet in that forward line.
Straightforward, you would think.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
It's been an absolute avalanche.
Darcy, the winner there. Holmes, ball spills free in the tackle. Visentini, Burgoyne. Through the centre square he goes. Drew running in support. That's poor play. Rosie runs onto it. Throws it on the boot. It's eluded him. Weddle gathers. Maynard squeezes the kick. Foot race on. Who can get there first? We're watching a very good side here. Well played. They're moving the footy quickly. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. He's got to be switched on at all times.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could.
Visentini punches it out of the ruck. Drew. The kick is a poor one. He's lost possession.
He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
This ought to end in a goal. They've picked their way through. Lord is a beacon in that forward line.
To give the faithful something to cheer about.
To ease the pain just a little, no.
You can understand him taking the shot given the lack of opportunities they've had.
Gets the kick away. Lukosius. That's good work rate. Normally delivers. Weddle has found some space. What's he got on offer? He might have thought about the corridor. Loose ball on centre wing. Right, Langford just shoveled it out. Aliyah accepted the invitation. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Visentini wins it like Batman and Robin. Taken to ground. Both sides will be glad to hear the siren, I suspect. Reed with a deft tap. Holmes couldn't get a disposal. Inside 50 with the kick. Aliyah ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. He's hit up the lead. 100-point wins don't come along very often, but that is the case today. They'll enjoy the review of this match.
That wasn't much of a contest, Half. How did you see it?
All that talk about being able to match their opponent's intensity seems hollow now. They were
No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. Sunday afternoon football is go. De Koning wins the first tap. Flanders. Dunkley snares the loose ball. Holmes. He'll back himself here. What can he do? He can kick an amazing goal.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
The first goal didn't take long. Briggs with a deft tap. He's lost possession. De Koning getting his hands on it early. That's well played. Who's at home? It's a poor inside 50. Normally delivers. Perryman. He ran into a brick wall. Farms it out. In no man's land. Taru runs onto it. They need a mark. Punched away. Pearce doesn't often waste it. Burns doing what he does best. Neil Bullen. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. The two big men do battle. That's sloppy play. Sinclair. De Koning. What can he do with it? He's tugged it. That's a poor kick, and the moment has passed. His field kicking is normally first rate. Time to turn on the Jets. Going for territory. Thumped away. Lukosius. A bit of a panicked handball. Clean pickup. Takes them on. They're a big chance here. Georgiades commands the footy.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He's kicked it like an arrow. They've hit the ground running, and they're looking in fine form. De Koning punches it out of the ruck. Boxall, Sinclair, Windhager navigated the traffic. Wilson, good build-up. Here's a chance. Steadies, fires,
and misses.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Can he find a teammate? Quality delivery by foot. Towards the boundary line. Holmes, in a hurry. Provides some run. He's made a hot start to this match. Reed, working hard and being rewarded. Searching kick. Bouncing ball. Georgiades. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Good ruck work. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Taru runs onto it. Big tackle laid. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Holmes showing real strength. This is promising.
He's copped one high.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered. It's been a one-sided start. The big men fly. Boxall, Wilson, cops some unwanted attention.
They're tackling with great intent.
Good ruck work. Briggs closed him down.
It's already looking like this will be a stoppage-heavy game, so it's tailor-made for those who thrive on getting their hands dirty.
De Koning with the tap. Dunkley. Holmes out of the congestion. Taru gets in the way. Windhager couldn't complete the mark. Sinclair all on his own. Picking their way through. Banks wins it back. Great mark. Ignoring the corridor for now. Blitzars has found some space. Is anyone home? Good disciplined defence. Taru. He's been busy so far.
The sprint is on. The whistle's gone, and I think he knew it was coming.
That's the risky run when you flirt with the boundary line.
Defence 101 there. Caminiti feeling the heat. Gets the kick away. Wilkie panicked under pressure. Throws it on the boot. Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other clearly, but there's a long way to go. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
Space has been hard to come by for the most part, and players have been constantly harassed and pressured into errors. The intensity's been fantastic, but it does take a toll, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the game open up as fatigue sets in. Then it becomes about who's prepared to do the gut running and take some risks.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. He's generally a good kick. Who's front and centre? Briggs. He's got under that one. Neil Bullen. Great hands there. He's had little impact so far. Curnow drops into the hole and marks.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
Like good teams do, they've responded to the challenge and opened up a very handy gap on the scoreboard.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here.
McRae, Dunkley gets to it first. Hacking it forward. Wanganeen Malira making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Can he hit a target? Anyone's ball. Treloar in the right spot at the right time. Gets his kick despite the heat. Stocker takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Philippou.
Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
You can see their confidence growing. Neil Bullen has charged into space.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it. It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. The big men fly. Holmes. He's been dispossessed. They need a spark. Sinclair. He might have thought about hand passing. McRae. Boxall. Can he be the fire starter? Andrews. Under pressure. That's a bit of a waste. Can they finally get there first? Yes, they can. And they desperately needed that. They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. De Koning palms it down. Flanders. Philippou. He'll be sore in the morning. Squeezes the kick. Foot race on the wing. It's a hot footy.
It's not a fair fight.
And we will do it all again. De Koning has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Holmes Wanganeen Malira, desperate to win it back. Boot to ball just in time. Blitzars gets there first. Briggs knew where the help was. Terrific tackle. He's off. He just keeps racking up disposals. Wilkie makes good contact. Caminiti, Lukosius, Georgiades getting involved. He's kicked a goal. Well, if they weren't concerned before, they should be now. De Koning got his palm to it. McRae, can they catch them out on the turnover? Dunkley, all alone in the centre square. Gives it everything. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Wilkie, they've got to get a wriggle on. He's hit up the lead. They're moving the footy well here. Waiting for someone to come at him. Not sure what the idea was there. Delivers a long ball. Caminiti tries to spike it out of the danger zone. When one tackle just won't do. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Good ruck work. Dunkley stripped of it. Blitzars. That has to hurt. The ball's been living at one end. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Struck it well. No problems there. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. De Koning wins it out of the centre. McRae. Banks takes an excellent grab. Lays it off. The tackle slips high. Free kick. That's skillful. And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming.
What's happening down there, Gary?
Whoever's counting the tackles is earning their money. Every time anyone gets the footy, you just expect them to be crunched. This intensity will be difficult to sustain, so we may see some space open up at some stage, but there'll be some sore bodies. Don't worry about that.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
He's going for it. I think he's dogged it. It's a magnificent kick. Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. De Koning wins it down. Boxall has brought his own ball. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Sharman, it's a tough game. You asked for it, you got it. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure. Darcy with the tap. Holmes, they cannot keep him quiet. Ball to be won on centre wing. Right. Burns has eyes only for the footy. They're tackling with venom today.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Holmes, Carroll, dealt with the pressure. Boxall, Owens, that was almost handed to him. Can he find a teammate? Lukosius can't mark. Boxall, Darcy took him high. Probing ball. Good work rate. They need to hit the scoreboard here. No one can mark. McRae. Sinclair runs onto it. Gets a kick away. Wanganeen Malira heads for the pocket. Andrews.
We've seen that before.
Sharman sees the goals ahead and takes the advantage. Boot, ball, goal! They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. De Koning got his palm to it. McRae, can he get it out? This might be a chance for the high flyers. Caminiti with another spoil. Burns. Darcy with the big fist. Sinclair in the thick of it as ever. Hall.
I felt that one from here.
They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. De Koning wins the hit out like Batman and Robin. Sinclair, Perryman, kicks to space. Punched away. Neil Bullen. That's a bruising tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. De Koning with a deft tap. Hill, Wilson, Boxall, Windhager. He ran into a brick wall. Burns doesn't often waste it. It's been that kind of day for them. What's he got on offer? Going for territory. Lukosius is so strong one-on-one.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. De Koning showing his skills. They have a good understanding, those two. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. I've liked his game today. They've opened them up here. By hand. Right. He's still found a way.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
Gets the kick away. Which way will it bounce? They desperately need a goal. Burns. Banks. Chops it off. Farms it out. Langford. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Blitzars takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
This one might be settled now. Briggs palms it down. Holmes. Who's got the wheels? Lukosius. Forward they go again. That's great footy.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time. The buzzards are circling. Good ruck work. Flanders can send them into attack. Looking to peg one back. Weddle went bang. Higgins, can he get a shot away? Throws it on the boot and misses.
Those sorts of shots just have to be goals when you're trying to come from behind.
Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show.
Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
No one's come from so far back at three-quarter time, so they're going to have to make history to win. The current record comeback from three-quarter time is 45 points, which the Brisbane Bears achieved in 1995 against Hawthorn at the Gabba.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Andrews had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Gee, they're playing well. Goes very wide. He's making it up as he goes. Lukosius. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Reed wins the tap. Langford out wide with the kick. Quality delivery by foot. They've got winners all over the park. Blitzars has charged into space. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Neil Bullen kicks for goal. And have a look at that. It's a wonderful finish under pressure.
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the neighbour's dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
It's all one-way traffic now. Marshall, they won't blame him. Boxall, crunching tackle. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Marshall palms it down. Can he hit a target? Owens collects the half volley. They're playing for keeps. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Blitzars navigated the traffic. Right, just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Treloar got a fist in. Sinclair gets in the way. Normally delivers. Marshall met solidly. He's set upon. Getting their handball game going. Taru in the right spot. Where's one for the team? Right, runs onto it. Blitzars read it well. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Wilkie doing what he does best. Sinclair finds himself deep in defence. Langford accepted the invitation. Marshall, Philippou. He's so good in close. He's not one to take a backward step. Can't get hold of it. Higgins, that's symptomatic of their day. Weddle is pushed up. Treloar manages to get off a handball. Bad error there. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Marshall, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Sinclair, Dunkley, intercepts. Is anyone home? Georgiades, he's taken a beauty.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
They forced them to kick to a contest and didn't give them an easy look. But, as we just saw, their aerial capability means they can get you that way as well.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get.
Flanders, that's not a mark. Wanganeen Malira will keep coming. Perryman with the intercept mark.
No sign of them dropping off.
Wilkie wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Windhager working hard and presenting well. And they're away. Philippou on a lead. Good kick. Spills the mark. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Neil Bullen gets to the front spot. They're a delight to watch. Taru spoils. Curnow. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They've bottled it up. The two big men do battle. Holmes, so influential today.
He lost his radar there.
That's the value of pressure.
They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. What can they muster from the back half? Hill pushes into space and receives the footy. He's generally a good kick. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Windhager leads his opponent. The umpire calls for it as full time approaches. The two big men do battle.
You wouldn't want to play this side in this form. They would have wiped the floor with most teams today. What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
That match was only ever going one way. There were times when these teams looked like they belonged in different divisions.
No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. All systems go for what should be a beauty. Briggs wins the first tap. Holmes, Reed, marks. Will he go the bomb? They're moving the footy quickly. Curnow has gone off the chain.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Struck it well. No problems there. One goal straight plays, no score. Pitnet with a deft tap. Cripps, Walsh, Hewitt. How will the umpire see this? Kicks laterally. Time to turn on the Jets. Florence, he's wrapped up. Squeezes the kick. Kemp. Touch and go. It's go!
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
Both sides on the board. Pitnet, the winner there. He's not one to take a backward step. Cripps in the centre square. Walsh. They've coughed it up. McInerney going for territory. Young spoils. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Punch clear. Walsh. That has to hurt. Dean. You have to be tough to play this game. Had to get it out. Young. Terrific forward pressure. We will do it all again. Briggs showing his skills. Holmes. The non-preferred lets him down.
He knew where it was going the moment it left his boot.
Williams has charged into space. Good work rate. They're moving the footy well here. Williams in the clear. Doesn't often waste it. Himmelberg picks it off. That's poor kicking. Can he find a teammate? Reed has got loose. Just has to hit a target. Thumped away. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Haywood has it now on centre wing. He's kicked it the wrong way. The ump's not feeling forgiving today.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call.
Clever kick. Reed. He should not miss from there, and he doesn't.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Good ruck work. Cripps gathers on the half volley. He's made a hot start to this match. Bouncing ball. Boyd. Punched that like he meant it. Ainsworth knew the tackle was coming. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Briggs with a deft tap. Holmes. Neil Bullen couldn't burst through. Perryman. What's he got on offer? Looking for two in a row. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that. Georgiades. No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
Already some good signs for them with how they're trying to move the football.
He's kicked it like an arrow. We've got a 2-goal game. Pitnet, the winner there. Hewitt, Walsh. They are hunting the ball carrier. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Punch clear. Holmes. The midfield battle so important. Neil Bullen uses the body well. Can he hit a target? McGovern. And they're out of trouble. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Kicking for his first. Let's call it a pass.
A real gimme goal coming up.
It's on the way. Good looking kick. He's dogged it. It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Darcy slaps it out. Holmes leading from the front. Penetrating ball. Young doing what he does best. Can they beat them back to goal? If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Reed collects the half volley. Hewitt mops that one up. Cripps
Through the centre square he goes. Kicks to space. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Normally delivers. The kick is precise. They'll take the patient approach. They could be vulnerable here. Can he be the fire starter? Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Boyd. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. You can see their confidence growing. Dunkley. They'll need to limit his influence. The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they go. Smith. Boyd. They desperately need a goal. Langford says thank you very much. Searching kick. Boyd went bang. He's been busy so far. Ainsworth. Florence. He's gone. Banks runs onto it. Manages to get off a handball. It's a desperate tackle. Thought his way through it. Hollins is always dangerous inside 50. Stripped of the footy. Andrews is calm in a crisis. Neil Bullen is hard to beat one-on-one. Can he impose himself on the match? Honours the lead. He's generally a good kick. McGovern takes an excellent grab. Florence has found some space. That's skillful. Ainsworth keeps it low. Hewitt with a chance to run. Delivers it inside 50. Pearce saves the day again. Gets it out of the danger zone. Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other clearly, but there's a long way to go. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
If I've got my spectator's hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement though.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
This is what it gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Looks good. He's steered it through. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. The big men fly. Holmes, Reedy leads his opponent. Florence, a little bit of confusion, but advantage has been paid. Takes the bounce. Gets his kick despite the heat. Neil Bullen has a paddock in front of him. They've found the magic formula. Georgiades. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Dean. They are tackling machines today. That's a bruising tackle. He's besieged. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Good ruck work. Holmes pounces. Couldn't get a disposal. Attracted a crowd. Great tackling technique there. Briggs with the tap. Dunkley. Lukosius has eyes only for the footy. Hewitt, he's everywhere at the moment. Comes free in the tackle. By hand. Hollins in the right spot. Kicks inside the forward 50. Who's front and centre? Andrews. Maynard. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Briggs. He just dropped it. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump. Feeling the heat. The lift door's closed on him, and he's gone.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Lukosius pushes into space and receives the footy. Good thinking and good execution too. They're irrepressible at the moment. Curnow lurking menacingly. Pitnet. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Kemp gets to the front spot. Careful ball movement. Sees an opportunity and plays on. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Bangs it long. Curnow marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Briggs has got on top, almost threw it out. Lord, he's had little impact so far. Kemp, dangerous to leave on his own. There goes the kick inside the 50. Moya working hard and being rewarded. Up and under. Trelaw is worth his weight in gold. That could come back to bite. Himmelberg on a lead. His field kicking is normally first rate. Weddle had his name written all over it. Doesn't often waste it. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Off he goes. They can't catch him. He's put the foot down. Is anyone home? McGovern had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Hollins gets the kick away. Dean working hard and presenting well. They're moving the footy quickly. Pearce fumbles it. Banks takes the hand pass, throws it on the boot. Trelaw all on his own. Not sure what the idea was there. They need a spark. Kemp, that's good work rate. Well-weighted kick. Lord presents in space. What's he got on offer? Gives it everything. Maynard is proving very difficult to pass. A chance to clear now. Pitnet affects the turnover. The defence has fallen down. Haywood leading by example. Danger averted, frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
They've set up well for the kick-in. What can they generate? Maynard! Strong grab. The kick was centimetre perfect. He might have thought about the corridor. Weddle in some space on the wing. Anyone's ball. He's stopped in his tracks. Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
The forwards will not be pleased. They're getting cold down there.
Unable to complete the mark. Curnow gives the handball away. Young, desperate to win it back. Hacking it forward. McInerney read that one like a book. They're a big chance here. McGovern got a fist in. Dunkley out of the congestion. Trelaw, he goes with the banana and he's kicked it beautifully. We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. Rucks go at it. Langford, Dunkley dealt with the pressure. He's having a crack. It's online. He has absolutely flushed it.
Oh, I'm sure he'll remind his teammates of that one at training during the week.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Reedy palms it down. Lord on the same page as his ruck. Leaves it behind. Taken to ground. They're tackling with venom today. Darcy has probably got the points at this stage. Langford. And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming. What's happening down there, Gary?
This is the gold standard in attacking footy. One of the hallmarks of a great side is that they can make a good opponent look second-rate, and they certainly did that in the first half. It'll be fascinating to see whether they can keep it going.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Through the centre square he goes. Quality delivery by foot. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Wright finds himself unattended.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now. This one might be settled now. Reedy smashes it out of there. Langford. Reed has brought his own ball. He just keeps racking up disposals. That's great footy.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Heads for home. That was never missing. The buzzards are circling. Reedy wins it out of the centre. Lord. Weddle cuts it off. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Perryman has charged into space. Searching kick. McInerney in the clear. Looking to extend this margin. Right on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
He's batting at 100% so far.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it. The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. The big men fly. Dunkley onto it. Drives it deep. Young wins it back. Great mark. That's a useful ball. Good work rate. And they're away. Neil Bullen spoils. Lord only knows one way. Haywood. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one.
The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute.
Can he hit a target?
Perryman takes a beauty.
Normally delivers. Foot race on the wing. Darcy. Penetrating ball. Saar makes good contact. It's loose inside the 50. You asked for it. You got it. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Darcy has rucked tirelessly. Dunkley with an opportunity. He's missed. The tackle affected the kick.
He'll be desperate for an opportunity to make up for that.
The ball's been living at one end. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Saar, Kemp, no easy exit. He didn't want it to spill out there. He's drawn a crowd. Reedy wins the tap. They've got good chemistry, those two. Terrific tackle. Sweeping handball. That's not like him. Does well under pressure. Reedy with a chance to run. Ainsworth. Can he impose himself on the match? Pearce in the right spot at the right time. Navigated the traffic. The umps paid a free kick for insufficient intent.
Oh, come on. That is harsh, umpire.
Playing for pride now. Banks says thank you very much. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Dean making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Reed bouncing ball. Georgiades. Time to turn on the Jets. Trelaw. This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
You might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
It's been an absolute avalanche. The big men fly. Cripps. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. What's he got on offer? He's generally a good kick. Gee, they're playing well. What a game he's having. Lukosius has got loose by hand. That's unusual. I think he called for that. Cripps accepted the invitation. It's a catastrophic mistake.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
He's already got one. Now he's got two. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Good ruck work. Lord. Walsh. The pressure is fierce. Cripps. That's symptomatic of their day. Holmes is racking up contested possessions. Clever kick. Saar tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Florence. It's not a fair fight. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Dunkley. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Good kick. Not his finest moment. Leaves them in his wake. Goes long. Perryman. Dangerous to leave on his own.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Through it goes, and they extend the lead. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Reedy got his palm to it. Dunkley couldn't get a disposal. Gets his kick despite the heat. Thumped away. McGovern, he's caught. Throws it on the boot. That is not the place to turn it over.
Good tackle there. Forced him into the mistake. He'll expect to convert this.
It'll take his best. Not looking likely. A behind.
No doubt he would have laid that one off if the siren hadn't gone.
Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
Demoralised, dispirited, disillusioned. All adjectives you can apply. If that's how I'm feeling, spare a thought for the side who's copping this hiding.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Reedy. He's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Cripps. Maynard is racking up spoils. Hollins. Andrews heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. Junk times come early. McInerney can keep it moving. Kicks to space. No one can mark. Haywood. He's been dispossessed. Hollins didn't need to be asked twice. I've liked his game today. It's been paid, and I think we all knew it was coming.
Assuming it wasn't a skill error, that wasn't well disguised.
Williams clears the area. Lukosius. Holmes. Poor hands there. Almost threw it out. He's just dropped the footy, and the ump has no choice.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Crosses the paint. Good disciplined defence. Right, Curnow. I felt that one from here. When one tackle just won't do. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Rucks go at it. Dunkley. He won't miss this. Oh, no! He has missed it.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
Back into play. He had one job, and he made a meal of it.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
Well, what more can you say? We're running out of superlatives here.
Pitnet has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Sets a task for the forwards. Saad, we've seen that before. Thought his way through it. Who's front and centre? Pitnet. They are tackling machines today. Cripps, he's run into trouble. Haywood just shoveled it out. Walsh. They desperately need a goal. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. Lukosius has a vice-like grip. They're hungry for more. Wright has been a real live wire.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Wright has 2 today. Make it 3.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
Darcy smashes it out of there. He's had little impact so far. Who's got the wheels? Lukosius. They're a pleasure to watch. They've got winners all over the park. Curnow is so strong one-on-one.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side's just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
From 35, this must be a goal. It is. The only competition they've got out there is each other. Pitnet, they won't blame him. Cripps, Walsh, what can he do with it? Florence, Hollins, all on his own. Great play. Moya on a lead. He's having a dirty day. Ginby doing what he does best. He was taken high and should go back and have a shot from here.
His goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He's given it a tug and missed.
You can understand him taking the shot given the lack of opportunities they've had.
They've set up well for the kick in. The kick is precise. He might have thought about the corridor. Blitzarves presents in space. What's he got on offer? Bombs it in. McGovern continues to be a thorn in their side. And they're away. Lukosius went bang. Blitzarves. McInerney approaching the 50. If anyone can, it's him. But he hasn't got that online.
He'll look at that as a skill error rather than a decision-making error, though his coach may beg to differ.
Saad to bring it back in. He's been set a task. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Hollins working hard and presenting well. Lord pushes into space and receives the footy. Haywood, that's good work rate. Lowers the eyes. Kemp in the centre square. Not a lot of positives today. Ainsworth outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Long ball in. Andrews wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Searching kick. Lukosius. Can he hit a target? Quality delivery by foot. They're irrepressible at the moment. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Will the ump call that back? No. He stopped in his tracks. McInerney. Chesser with a steal. Hacking it forward. They could almost have raffled it. Tidy ball. Weddle takes an excellent grab. Gives it everything. Blitzarves had his name written all over it. Neil Bullen got the handball away. Off he goes with the advantage. Lukosius intercepts. Only a question of who will get the goal.
The way they're going, you wouldn't bet against them sneaking one more in here. Reedy with a deft tap. Cripps, not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. They'll compete inside the 50. Lukosius gets to the front spot and can line them up.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Lukosius, what a game he's had. He's doing it all.
He deserves that. He's been magnificent today.
100-point wins don't come along very often, but that is the case today. They'll enjoy the review of this match. No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. We're ready for a start. Grundy wins the first ruck contest. Warner, Goulden, Heaney, Jordan, Grundy in the right spot. Gets the kick away. Maynard with a terrific mark deep in defence. Trying to get it out of the danger zone. Punched that like he meant it. Grundy, that's careless kicking. Uses his pace to great effect. Lukosius, he's taken a beauty. He's generally a good kick. Who's got the wheels? It's amounted to nothing. He's made a bright start. Lukosius got a fist in. Look at him go. Got to get it forward now. Jordan wins it back. You have to be tough to play this game. He's been busy so far. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Warner read it well and claims the mark. Just has to hit a target. Pearce is a rock in defence. Dunkley has charged into space. Some indirect ball movement here. Weddle had his name written all over it. He might have thought about the corridor. Good work rate. Kicks to centre wing. Weddle, great hands there. Normally delivers. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
Mistakes are perfectly acceptable, except for the ones made under no pressure.
Jordan. Campbell. Is anyone home? It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in.
Good, tight tussle so far. You can see the planning both sides have put into this match.
Grundy wins it. Heaney. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Who's front and centre? Neil Bullen. Sweeping handball. Cameron. Amos. Wants to take the game on. This is promising. Showing some dare. That is a thumping kick. No one's going to stop that. What a ripper.
That first goal was a while coming, but it was worth waiting for.
The first goal was a while coming, but the early signs are we're in for a great contest. The big men fly. Holmes, can he hit a target? Amos with a chance to run, looking to extend this margin. McCartan fumbles, could be costly. McInerney takes an excellent grab. Drives it deep. Kennedy fumbles it. That's poor play. He's so clean with the footy. Perryman, desperate to win it back. It's loose inside the 50. Squeezes the kick. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
It's not just close on the scoreboard, it's close in a lot of areas on the stat sheet as well. There's nothing that really suggests that one side is going to break this game open. So we may have a very tight tussle on our hands for a while yet.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Warner, bad error there. Holmes, Goulden in heavy traffic. The kick is a poor one. What's he got on offer? His field kicking is normally first rate. They've opened them up here. Kicks to space. Maynard, dangerous to leave on his own. Crosses the paint. This is good ball movement. He'll pump them into attack once more. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
We've got a 2-goal game. Cameron wins it. Dunkley, he's everywhere at the moment. He's hit up the lead. That's skillful. Curnow has it within range.
He'll fancy his chances.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one. It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Cameron wins the tap. Holmes should have done better. Punched away. Georgiades lurking menacingly. Curnow, he couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
Conservative kick. Warner has found some space. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. That is suboptimal, to say the least. Can he impose himself on the match? Banks, here's real danger now.
His goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Warner on a lead. And they're away. Good thinking and good execution too. Warner working hard and presenting well. Georgiades wins it back. Great mark. Can he find a teammate? Haywood has a vice-like grip.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now. They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Cameron has probably got the points at this stage. The halftime siren sounds and the players will retreat to the rooms with lots to contemplate. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
Whoever's counting the tackles is earning their money. Every time anyone gets the footy, you just expect them to be crunched. This intensity will be difficult to sustain, so we may see some space open up at some stage, but there'll be some sore bodies. Don't worry about that.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, the big men fly. Warner, Heaney, Roberts, McInerney. Approaching the 50. Off he goes with the advantage. Rosas wins it back. Tidy ball. Andrews couldn't reel it in. Campbell. Goulden. Got to nail this one. And he does. Can that ignite them?
He might ask for more time forward after that.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. Cameron looking for territory. Dunkley. In no man's land. Mills didn't need to be asked twice. McInerney is proving a massive thorn in their side. There goes the kick inside the 50. Georgiades, he picked his pocket. That's good vision. Lukosius cuts it off. I've liked his game today. Curnow is the man on the spot and he's marked.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
Curnow, he can hurt them again, and he does. Well, they weren't concerned before, they should be now. Cameron got his palm to it. Holmes, quality delivery by foot. Good tackle. He's besieged. That's holding the footy.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Clever kick. McInerney spoils. Warner, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They're tackling with venom today. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Goulden, Heaney. Lukosius under pressure. Bouncing ball. Wicks wins it back. Hacking it forward. Grundy couldn't finish what he started. Heaney. Easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders. Good luck catching him. Gives it everything. Georgiades commands the footy.
To push the margin beyond 30.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. McInerney must be incorrect disposal. It is.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
They're huffing and puffing. Blakey had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. That's a useful ball. It's been that kind of day for them. What's he got on offer? Sets a task for the forwards. It's off hands. Rampy in the pocket. And they're out of trouble. Goulden, he's taken a beauty. Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly below their best. What's happening down there, Gary?
You wouldn't know it's a practice match. Both sides have been hard at it, and I reckon there are a few players already feeling the pinch with a quarter to go. It's been a solid hit-out for both sides, and they'll take plenty out of it, irrespective of the result.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Manages to find a teammate. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Time to turn on the Jets. Curnow, well done, great commitment. McCartan gets to it first. Grundy, that's good work rate. Searching kick, no one could mark. Weddle wins it back, looking to get it down there quickly. Blakey will bail his team out again. Can he hit a target? Malikan with a chance to relieve the pressure. They'll bide their time. The kick is precise. Slowing it down. Normally delivers. Weddle picks it off. That's poor kicking. They can smell victory. McInerney. This is a big opportunity. Georgiades pushes into space and receives the footy.
This would put the issue beyond doubt.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
I'd love to tell the viewers who his opponent is, but I've got no idea because no one's been near him all day.
They're streaming towards the exits now. Langford is a clearance beast. Gee, they're playing well. Georgiades finds himself unattended.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. The big men fly. Dunkley couldn't get an effective disposal. McInerney intercepts. Almost an accidental intercept. Who's at home? Good disciplined defence. Mills will keep coming. McCartan, he's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Langford heads them off at the pass.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
This will be another one, will it? No, it's a poster.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Blakey to bring it back in. Good work rate. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. It's come unstuck.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
He's got hold of it. He's really got hold of it. It's a goal. What a kick.
Would there be any danger of someone actually defending?
You wouldn't want to play this side in this form. They would have wiped the floor with most teams today. What were the main differences? No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. Sunday afternoon football is go. Cameron wins the first hit out. Goulden, he just dropped it. Kennedy, sloppy hands and they've turned it over. That's a bit of a waste. Bontempelli cops some unwanted attention. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Good ruck work. Richards, it's a hot footy.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Cameron wins the tap. Goulden, he's gone. Kennedy, the kick was misdirected. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. He's hit up the lead. Delivers a long ball. Time to turn on the Jets. Weddle knew where the help was. Holmes, McInerney. Needs that to come back, and it does.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
One goal straight plays, no score. Punch clear. Goulden. He's been busy so far. Haywood gets to the front spot.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. Cameron palms it down. Holmes couldn't burst through. English, it's not a fair fight. Must get this out. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
You can't afford to do that too often. That's a useful ball. Neil Bullen couldn't mark. Solid tackle. He's set upon. It's a tough game. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Searching kick. Perryman drops into the hole and marks.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it. It's all pointing one way so far. English palms it down. Bontempelli. The fans will be happy to see this. Goulden reads the play so well. In no man's land. Terrific tackle. And we will do it all again. English showing his skills. That's careless. Baker in the right spot at the right time. Can he find a teammate? Banks fumbles. Could be costly. Goulden, Bramble gets there first. They need a spark. Pearce ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. He's generally a good kick. Bramble doing what he does best. Neil Bullen, loose ball on centre wing. O'Donnell accepted the invitation. Thought his way through it. Spills the mark. Sanders. That's commitment to the cause. They've coughed it up. Just shoveled it out. McInerney. Can he hit a target? Neil Bullen has it within range.
This is what he gets paid to do. Kick these goals.
He's kicked it like an arrow. One team's come to play and the other, well, they might as well be rolling out of bed. Cameron wins it. Holmes. They're playing with purpose and poise. Lukosius. That one was always his. Curnow pushes into space and receives the footy.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
They've got all the momentum and they've busted this one right open. It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead though as we restart. Cameron wins it. Holmes. A good kick here and they'll be in business. McInerney. Vital contest coming up. Quick snap is off target.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
It's quarter time. That was something to behold. This contest might already be decided. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
When you're up against a side playing this well, you've got to find a way to limit the damage, knowing that they're unlikely to keep this standard up for the whole match. If you can do that, you'll be in a position to shift the pressure back onto them once you get your turn with the momentum.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Haywood, Lukosius. It's banana time, and he does it easily.
They're going on their merry way here. This could be over by half-time.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. English, the winner there. Kennedy, they cannot keep him quiet. O'Donnell, daring run out of defence. Sanders, all alone in the centre square. Fraser has found some space. What's he got on offer? They desperately need a goal. That's not a good kick. Penetrating ball. Jacques, we've seen that before. Stripped of it. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Amos, Neil Bullen, just had to get it out. Lobb is calm in a crisis. English, great hands there. They've got to get a wriggle on. Fraser, dangerous to leave on his own. Norton, this is good footy. Doesn't often waste it. Banks, can't mark. Amos, gathers. He might have thought about hand passing. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? English, Norton, getting involved. Long ball in. Kennedy, that could be a goal-saving tackle. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Honours the lead. Normally delivers. Kennedy fumbles it. Taken to ground. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Cameron has probably got the points at this stage. Holmes, Ralph Smith, Goulden can run with the footy. You can see their confidence growing. Crosses the paint. Curnow is like a magnet in that forward line.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Cameron has got on top. Holmes. Gee, they're playing well. They're a big chance here. Alarm bells are ringing.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
They're inspired. This will be another one. It's been an absolute avalanche. English wins it. Bontempelli. They're going hammer and tong. Baker. What can he do with it? Lace out. Great footy. Picking their way through. Defence 101 there. He had no interest in taking any chances.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Quality delivery by foot. Takes the short option. Weddle on a lead. What's he got on offer? Kicks to space. Ralph Smith in the clear on centre wing. Clever kick. Williams cuts it off. Tidy ball. Thumped away. Lukosius. He's everywhere at the moment. Georgiades takes a beauty. They've got winners all over the park. They're putting on a clinic.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Curnow, they still haven't woken up to him, and he gets another. The buzzards are circling. Cameron showing his skills. Holmes has brought his own ball. Blasts away. Curnow, too big, too strong, too good.
That's 3 contested marks he's taken now.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
It's not always enjoyable watching a pummeling, but the quality of footy being played here today is something to behold. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
No one expects to see such a big margin at half-time. One team can do no wrong and the other just can't take a trick. The true gulf between these sides is surely not this big, but with the result settled, you can't help but wonder what the damage will be at the final siren.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. struck it well. No problems there. Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. Cameron showing his skills. Holmes has to be clean. Perryman, this is promising. They're irrepressible at the moment. Haywood gets to the front spot and can line them up.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
They're on a tear, and they're dealing maximum damage. The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. Punch clear. Holmes, caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Perryman, good build-up. Can he find a teammate? Taking out some frustration, possibly. Curnow, you can't question his commitment. McInerney couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Cameron looking for territory. Holmes couldn't get a disposal. Goulden, can they get another one here? They're running riot. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Cameron with a deft tap. Holmes kicks inside the forward 50. That's an impressive mark.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Leans back and drills it. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Lobb has rucked tirelessly. Holmes. Amos. Great body work.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Gets onto it. No trouble with the distance, but only a behind.
There's a fine line sometimes between backing yourself and being selfish.
The ball's been living at one end. Sanders has charged into space. He's been industrious. Emmett working hard and being rewarded. Got a little time here. No wonder coaches go grey. What's he got on offer? It's a dominant display. Decides to go. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The two big men do battle. Kennedy, Baker in the centre square. Playing for pride now. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Plays the percentages. Who's front and centre? English needs to be quick. Knew the tackle was coming. Throws it on the boot. Ball to be won on centre wing. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Haywood desperate to win it back. Good luck catching him. Heads in towards goal. And the kick is true. Great play. The big men fly. Holmes, he's lost it. Ralph Smith, is anyone home? Karmas tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Big shove there, has to be a free. Searching kick. It's been that kind of day for them. Heads for the pocket. No one can mark. Curnow. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
Hit out, clearance, inside 50, shot on goal. Rinse and repeat. At some point, you'd think the opposition would do something about it. Anyone can look good against a team that would rather be anywhere else, but credit to them for taking full advantage. I would be amazed if anything changes.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Gets his kick despite the heat. Sanders will keep coming. They're moving the footy well here. Remarkably, this will be his first inside 50. Danger averted, frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Can he hit a target? They're a pleasure to watch. I've liked his game today. Pierce couldn't haul that one in. Liberatore showing some desperation. Kennedy, Himmelberg, read it like good defenders do. That's a useful ball. Ralph Smith makes position, normally delivers. Pierce has found some space, and they're away. Kennedy with a chance to run. What's he got on offer? He's hit up the lead. Junk times come early. Neil Bullen gets to the front spot. He's generally a good kick. Amos, here's real danger now. Breaks the line. He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
It's nice to back yourself, but you've still got to play the percentages and put the team first.
Lob, tasked with the kick in. Kennedy works hard to present. Buderick can keep it moving. Honours the lead. Kicks to centre wing. Weddle read that well. Doesn't often waste it. The kick is precise. He hasn't been himself today. Amos has got loose. This is good ball movement.
For a 100-point lead.
Going for his second, it's not his best. It always looked likely to threaten the post.
Not to worry, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity coming up very soon.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Spent what he didn't have. Bontempelli moving the footy laterally. Kennedy in the clear. Emmett out wide with the kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Davidson, he's been quiet. Bouncing ball. Maynard gets to it first. Hacking it forward. Who's got the wheels? Wright has a paddock in front of him. Lukosius loves the hard stuff. Lays it off. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
English with a deft tap. Kennedy gets the kick away. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Tidy ball. Can't hang on under close attention. Haywood, no sign of them dropping off. Curnow is in the clear and marks uncontested.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Curnow, what a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does. I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. Cameron showing his skills. Kennedy blasts away. Lobb making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Karmas, no easy exit. That's commitment to the cause. That can only be holding the ball.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
To put the cherry on top of what's been a superlative performance.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer. What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. The two big men do battle. Ralph Smith, a model of consistency. Goes long. Karmas doing what he does best. Curnow, he's kicked a goal.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
The way they're going, you wouldn't bet against them sneaking one more in here. English showing his skills. Absorbs the pressure. Kennedy kicks to a contest.
To give the faithful something to cheer about.
This will be a close thing. It's good.
Thank heaven for small mercies.
100-point wins don't come along very often, but that is the case today. They'll enjoy the review of this match. That wasn't much of a contest, Half. How did you see it?
A whomping, a hammering, an annihilation, a spifflication. Choose your adjective, I don't care. This match was incredibly dull in its predictability from a neutral's point of view. But that kind of ruthlessness and brutality will serve the winners well when they confront greater challenges.
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one. Thanks, Half. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, we hope you've enjoyed this match and we look forward to your company again soon.